on, everybody? Thank you for clicking onto the video. In the car, we have one beautiful cameraman, one very sleepy kangaroo, and me. So what could be better? Today's video is just gonna be us going around to our favorite places, eating our favorite foods, just enjoying the day. I actually thought of this video topic because 3 weeks ago, I did a day in the diet of Kevin Hart where I was comparing his dessert preferences to mine. And a lot of you commented saying that I should just go out and enjoy the foods that I like and bring you guys along for the journey. So that is exactly what we are gonna do today, starting with our favorite breakfast spot. We're at the Transfer Food Hall, which is just essentially a ton of restaurants. It's almost like a huge food court, but there's a place in here called Bench Warmers Bagels, the best bagel sandwiches in the world. What do you want? Huh? Gonna text me your order? You want a biscuit? All right, I'll be back. And if you guys ever do come to Raleigh to visit, which I highly recommend, Transfer Food Hall, definitely check it out.
No, sir.
That is not your bagel, man. You know you love your dog when you'll sit outside in the middle of winter and give up the amazing lighting that is inside. So I got the egg and ham on an everything bagel. Cameraman over here got pretty much the same on a sesame except bacon instead of ham. This guy right here, I can already tell you, 22.67 out of 10 every single time. Cameraman, what do you give this?
20 out of 10.
20 out of 10. That's a fair assessment. Alfie, what about you? Yeah, he agrees. Alfie's loving it. Alfie's being a good boy out here. He's learning. All you gotta do is feed him a little bit of bagel, and he's good to go. You ready, bud? All right, let's go get some more snacks. Hey, Alfie, you're making this YouTube thing pretty hard. I'm trying to take the people along on a journey here, and you're pretty needy, but you're worth it, man. I think Alfie really wants to go to Krispy Kreme to pick up some donuts, so that's what we're gonna do. This guy, Sugarholic. Where did he get that from?
Oh, no.
His mama. And what's amazing about being here in Raleigh is there's actually a Krispy Kreme store, and if you've ever been to one, you definitely know the difference. It's amazing. So the cool part about Krispy Kreme is every time you go, they have a new flavor. So today we discovered the new Butterfinger donuts. One is filled, one is not. I believe this is the filled one. So we're gonna start with this guy actually. You guys know how I do. I give you a review of all of the flavors, is flavor the right word for the donuts? I don't know, guys. I'm still a little sick, so I'm struggling with words here. Wow. This donut exceeded my expectations. I wasn't expecting a lot. Usually they have like, you know, a Snickers donut and it tastes nothing like a Snickers. This tastes exactly like a Butterfinger intertwined with a donut. I would give this a solid 8.62 out of 10. So I really don't know what the difference is. Actually, I don't know if that one is filled or not, but we'll find out. This is more of like a cakey donut. Yeah, this one, that's not great at all. That's like a 3.2 out of 10. Let me see if I can get the filling in this guy. Yeah, you go to Krispy Kreme, you see 2 Butterfinger donuts. This is the only one that you want to try. I can guarantee you that. This, I mean, I wouldn't even let Alfie eat that. It's so bad. This guy right here, if you guys have been watching for a while, I had this in a previous video. This is the cake batter. This guy is delicious. Honestly, I'm not really impressed with that donut. Cake batter is a solid 8.2 out of 10. 8.23 out of 10. Give it the benefit of the doubt there. And then the chocolate sprinkle, or the chocolate glaze, I believe this is called. Pretty good, pretty good. Nothing too crazy, nothing too crazy. And then they're essentially the exact same thing, but strawberry. You know, every time I get that, I'm reminded, why do I get that? It almost tastes like medicine to me. Although I should probably use some medicine at this point right now. I think this guy is filled with something. I'm not exactly sure. So it's a glazed donut filled with chocolate. Just imagine original Krispy Kreme filled with chocolate. It doesn't get much better than that. That's too good. That is too good. If you guys have tried this, let me know in the comments down below. Megan is adamant that you just get the traditional Krispy Kreme glaze. You never veer away from that, which I can respect.
Put some respect on my name.
Don't get me wrong, this original glaze, especially this is fresh off of that assembly line of donuts that you guys saw. I mean, this is a classic. And I'm guessing this is essentially the same thing with a different kind of filling in there. Okay, so it's got a vanilla filling in there. Beautiful day, guys. Beautiful day. Anytime you can sit down with a dozen donuts in front of you, You know why it's not that bad? And then this is just their traditional chocolate. And that pretty much does it for all the flavors. But I'm telling you, if you go to Krispy Kreme, definitely try out this new Butterfingers donut. This guy is amazing. And every time I do one of these videos, I get a lot of questions from people asking if they go out and eat whatever they want for an entire day, will it hinder their progress? And I think the reason that they're asking is because they know the answer. Common sense tells you, of course it will, especially if your goal is weight loss. Now, depending on how far over your maintenance you go, it could put you 2, 3, 4 days, even a week behind. So you have to keep that into consideration. But an interesting kind of phenomenon that I found is the people that think that it will ruin your progress entirely, I'd say that's overhyping it a little bit. And then the people that don't think it will have any effect on your progress and you can just do whatever it is that you want on any given day, they're probably downplaying it a little bit too much. Like most things in this world, it kind of falls in the middle. So yes, if I go way above and beyond, it's probably not going to be too conducive for weight loss. But I think, you know, most of that we already know. I'll put you guys in the microwave because my arm's getting a little bit tired. Oh, do you even lift, bro? And speaking of do you even lift, I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with that Instagram page. It's hilarious if you guys have not already checked it out. I sent them a DM with a video of something that I saw over across the street at Fitness Connection. And that's just, I'm gonna put the screen, or I'm gonna have Greg put the video on the screen right now. That's the epitome of Fitness Connection. That gym is just not great at all. I much prefer O2, but it's $10 a month and it's across the street, so I keep it just in case, but honestly, I don't think I've been back since I saw that. I was like, you know what, that's just enough. But anyway, back to it. You all have to remember, when I make these YouTube videos, these are for entertainment purposes. If it was up to me and I wanted to eat whatever I wanted, of course I would go to Benchwarmers and get my bagel, but for the most part of the rest of the day, I would probably sit around the house, eat some cereal, maybe have a steak and potato and fat and weird cookies, call it a day, but that's not overly entertaining. So I try to really go, you know, above and beyond and really do things that most people probably are not gonna do on a daily basis. I don't think there's anything cool about going out and eating all types of terrible foods. I actually think eating healthy is a lot cooler than that, but I'm kind of rambling at this point. So because I get to eat and drink whatever it is that I want today, we are gonna go with some Nespresso. Like how I said that, like it's not something that I drink every single day. But here is really what makes it special, and so many of you guys have been tagging me on Instagram that you've been doing the same thing, and I'm glad to see that you guys love it as much as I do. You're gonna take 1 scoop of P Science Select Cafe, has 100 milligrams of caffeine, 20 grams of protein, and it just tastes delicious, so you never need to add anything else to your coffee, and you just mix that in. And the best part is you guys can save 15% using Travis at pescience.com, and I promise you that you will never regret that decision. Now that I have some caffeine in my system, I feel like I can actually put together a coherent sentence. First time going to the gym in 2 days. I'm excited. We're actually gonna be hitting upper body because I missed the workout that I was supposed to do yesterday, so I'm gonna push it to today so you guys don't have to watch me do some squats. And for that reason, Greg is gonna give you guys something special. Finish up with the gym. First order of business is clean this nasty car. It's so disgusting, and I'm probably the only one that has this train of thought, but when my car gets really dirty, the first thought I have, the very logical thought that I have is, well, let's just get a new car because this car is clearly trash. But then I'll go through the car wash, I'll wipe off the dashboard and all that, and I'm like, you know what? This car is fine. Don't even need a new car. It's like, that seems like a kind of an extreme train of thought. A lot of people, they hate Mondays, right? And one of the reasons they hate Mondays is because they're not prepared. Doing something as simple as having a clean car, getting gas, doing all of these little things that alleviate the need to do them on a Monday will probably make the start of your week a lot more seamless, and you won't hate them so much. Ironically, Cameraman is notorious for never having gas in her car. I don't understand how people do that. Cameraman has been on E since like 1996. For me, if I don't have a full tank of gas, I can't handle it. What about you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. Are you the anal, that word? The car wash is about as close as I'll ever get to an amusement ride. I really enjoy it. It's like you put your hands up, you go through, you come out with a clean car. There's really nothing better. Now that we have a clean car, we can go on to more important things like coming to Cookout. One of the best restaurants. Yeah, can I have a large chocolate shake and an order of nuggets, please? If you guys don't have a Cookout in your area, I'm sorry. I didn't have one until I moved to North Carolina. And it's just fantastic. I mean, you can get, well, go back and watch the video if you want to see a full review, but you can get a ton of food for like $5. So we just picked up some nuggets and a shake because on the way back, sorry, eating with my mouth full. Super rude. Super Yankee of me, as Megan would say. But on the way back, we're gonna get another fast food restaurant. We're just living the healthy life today. Chocolate shake and Method all-purpose cleaner. What a Sunday, guys. What a Sunday. Just rolled up at one of my favorite spots that I don't get to eat at a whole lot. Panda Express. What a lot of people don't know is you can actually get something fairly healthy here at Panda. Obviously, you can get something not so healthy as well, but their bourbon chicken, very lean, steamed white rice, and then you can get some vegetables on the side. Am I actually gonna get the healthy dish? Maybe. That would be a nice compliment to the shake and nuggets. What do you guys think? So we secured the bag. We're gonna head home and check on Alfie here. Beautiful sunny day here in North Carolina, as you guys can see. So thankfully, got these very nice sunglasses, so I thought it'd be an appropriate time to give a very special thank you to the sponsor of today's video, which is Movement. I know if you've been watching the channel for a long period of time, you've heard me talk about them for many years now. It's a company that I really love, so I love the sunglasses. Their watches look fantastic. They have extremely stylish products, but what's great is they have an amazing price point. So the watches start around $95, and they have watches and sunglasses and blue light blocking glasses for almost every single occasion. With the watches, you can switch out the straps, so whether you're going to something more casual or a more formal event, there's really a product on there for anyone. So you can go to movement.com/Travis and you get 15% off, free shipping, free returns. Everyone that's been on there that sent me a screenshot and has said really good things about the products. Really appreciate you sending that feedback over. It's really cool for me to hear that I have a very cool sponsor who's working with me on these videos that you guys also enjoy. So movement.com/Travis, 15% off, free shipping, free returns, and you guys can click that link in the description and it'll take you right there. Hey, buddy. So when you get a dog, you should know that your eating schedule, it doesn't matter. It's all about them. So when Alfie goes to potty outside, he gets a treat, sit, we're gonna lay, right? We're gonna lay, show the people you're a good boy. That's right. And then once he's good to go, then I can finally eat. So I decided to keep it somewhat clean. We got the steamed white rice with the grilled teriyaki chicken, and then I got something a little different. This is the grill, I think it's like the lemon, some kind of pepper chicken. I don't know, it looks pretty good. That is delicious. Panda Express, man. People are sleeping on it. So Alf just woke up from a nap, and he's like Meg because he's real grumpy when he wakes up, and he knew it was time to get up because it's time to eat. And for a little snack of my own, what I'm gonna be doing is combining 2 caramel corn rice cakes with this fat and weird big booty dough cookie butter. I will warn you, this stuff is extremely, extremely addicting. I typically can finish one of these in about 2 to 3 days. Damn, boy, he's thick! It is just so good. Actually has a pretty good macronutrient breakdown on it if you only eat 1 serving, but yeah, I'm not too great at that part. It's just one of those foods that I can just go to town on. So what I'm gonna do, spread some of that on, melt a protein bar on top of these guys, and see how that comes out. So what I'm going to do is put this in the microwave for maybe 10 seconds, just so it softens up a little bit. I'm gonna try to spread it evenly on top of those rice cakes, and it should be pretty delicious. You guys missed it, Megan just tried to kill me with a plate. But now that this is a little bit warm and gooey, I'm gonna get my hands all nasty here, but that's okay. So I'm just gonna smash this up a little bit. There had to have been a better way to do this. We're gonna lay that on top of that like so, and then with the other half, oh my gosh, this is gonna be the best rice cake in the entire world. So I have a weird fascination with rice cakes, even without all of this goodness on top of it. Alfie, this has chocolate. You can't have chocolate, man, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Alfie, you just had your dinner though. Oh, thanks, bud. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Alfie needs a snack, so I'm gonna hurry this up, but just take a look at this rice cake greatness. Without question, best rice cake in the entire world. Okay guys, we are on iPhone cam right now, something I rarely ever do, but I've kind of been liking it lately, so I don't have to haul that big camera around, especially when I've got other things in my hand. So I'm very lucky. We live in an area, it's called North Hills in Raleigh, North Carolina, but there's a restaurant right up the way called Cowfish, which is amazing. They're known for something called burgushi, which is essentially a hamburger inside of a sushi roll. I also got a peanut butter and jelly roll. I mean, the food there is just fantastic. Everything I've ever had there has been great, and the fact that I can just walk there and pick stuff up, it makes it pretty nice. So I'm actually thinking that the PB&J roll was meant for the kids menu, because this is the drink that came with it. And it was $7 for a PB&J roll, sweet potato fries, another side and a drink. I was like, that doesn't make sense, seems cheap, but oh well. I think I just ordered off the kids menu, guys.
Okay, so this, my friends, is burgushi. It's one of the best foods I have ever eaten. I absolutely love it. And this right here is the kids meal that I accidentally ordered. Yeah, that's my bad. But at least I got some vegetables in here, and I mean, it's peanut butter and jelly inside of bread. How bad can that be?
It's not even a sushi roll. It's literally bread spiralized with peanut butter and jelly in it. You know what? No. We're gonna be sophisticated. We're gonna eat this with chopsticks. Pinkies up. If I'm being honest, I would give that like a 4.62 out of 10. Not very good. You know what? I just gotta take the rich homies along the ride for a piece of burgushi. I'm telling you, if you ever have the chance to visit, you have to try Cowfish. I would say it's probably one of the most popular places to eat here in Raleigh. And of course, I don't know how to use chopsticks. I order off the kids' meal. Come on, cut me some slack.
Okay, I was gonna open up all of these Fat and Weird cookies on camera, but cameraman said it's loud and obnoxious, so I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna show you through the little window there. So we've got the drunken animal. Alfie really wants a bite of that, but sorry, Mr. Alf, you can't have it. This is the Blackout Beauty, and this one is called Getting Lucky. Fun fact, this one used to be called G-Spot, but they thought that was a little raunchy. So we're gonna keep this PG for little Alfredo over there.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, oh, that's a mint. That smells delicious. All right, this one honestly doesn't look too great, but obviously with St. Patrick's Day, you gotta be festive over here. Oh, hey, Mr. Alf. Hey, Mr. Alf, you want some cookies, don't you? Let's get down and I'll give you a treat. Okay, let's do this quick, This one is the one I'm most excited for here. So, this guy, oh my goodness. Can we just please look at that, cameraman? You getting that? Of course. I've got to take a quick picture for the gram here so I can try to get some Insta clout. If you guys are already following me, be sure to do so. 1 second here. Gotta get angles, guys. Gotta get the angles. That ain't good.
I honestly thought you faked this.
Faked what?
Taking a picture.
Oh no, I really do. See, it's a good pic. They would know that if they follow me on the gram. Hey, Alf, you can't have cookies, but you can have a little treat. Let's go. Okay, guys, let me give you a little taste test real quick. Peanut butter, chocolate, sprinkles. Getting Lucky in Kentucky. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's gonna be a 9.27 out of 10. Okay, this one, as I mentioned, doesn't look too great. Anything green just kind of grosses me out, like guacamole. There's a pretzel in there. Let's just take a bite. You're killing me, buddy. I think I went into that one with a negative bias because it was green, but really doesn't taste like anything green. But I still can't give it as good of a score as this one. I'm gonna give that a 8.24 out of 10. Excuse me, sir. Did you not like that score? I have nothing. I'm gonna give him a treat. What do I do here? Real quick, before Alfie goes nuts, last flavor here, this isn't the Black Beauty, this is whatever I said about 2 minutes ago. Oh my gosh. Guys, hey cameraman, I need you to hold the camera steady. She's gonna kill me. This is an Andes Mint inside of there. An Andes Mint. So good, guys. I'm gonna give that a 8.724 out of 10. These are all the cookies that we're getting because I gotta go take care of this guy. Let's go, Alf. Megan just described that last clip as a train wreck. Sorry about that, guys. Alfie is a little bit curious right now. He's still a puppy. We'll cut him a little bit of slack, but that is going to be the end of the food for the day. Kind of just went around trying a lot of my favorite places. If it sounded good, I would eat it. And that was kind of that. I know a lot of people are interested in doing something like this. I think as long as you don't take it overboard, like you don't gorge yourself to death, then you'll be fine. Like I mentioned earlier, if your goal is fat loss, yeah, it might put you back a few days, but if you're out with friends and family or on vacation, it isn't going to be the end of the world. And I hope from watching these videos, you've kind of picked up on that. But I definitely had a lot of my favorites today. Let me know if you had your fantasy cheat day, what would that look like? I would probably, if I was going to do it all over again and I had a little bit more time, I'd probably go across town and maybe I will do another take on this. If you guys want to see that, let me know in the comments down below. But thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. Before I forget to say this, the Fat and Weird cookies, they release every Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Use Travis to save 10%. I always forget to say that and I get a ton of DMs, people asking me about it. Back to the ending. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch. Guys, I can't get through this video. I don't, we're gonna just keep going, man. We're just gonna get it done, and hopefully tomorrow when I wake up, I can actually speak and I don't feel terrible. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed it. I would really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.